Hello everybody. Now, as many of you will appreciate, in the world of circuit and surge protection, most panel builders have got products they've used. They are under tight constraints as to what they can spend on the products. So the question today is, why invest in good circuit protection? I'm with Mr. Stephen Payne of Eltako. Stephen, circuit protection is becoming increasingly more important in industry. Why is that?
I think circuit protection has become so much more important because of what it's actually protecting. Offices and companies these days are loaded with high value electronic equipment, and that electronic equipment runs their company. They can't survive without it. If you have a problem, your company can have a massive problem. So circuit protection is very, very important. And it's not just the circuit breakers and the RCD protection we're talking about. I'm talking specifically about surge protection. The world today, particularly in our part of the world, the UK, we have a very loaded grid, and there's all sorts of noise and surges on this line now because it's literally being pushed to the limit. And these surges can translate into real damage onto company property of their computers and electronic devices. So it's imperative that people put in place protection, and it's relatively low cost protection, into their company structure to protect all their equipment all the time.
So thinking about that, we're placing more demand on the system. We're building control panels that have got more and more products, hence more demand, more push from those side. Now, panel builders, our viewers, our readers, they're under budget restraints. They also need products they know as well. How do you justify them buying a premium product?
Well, a premium product is premium in the sense of the quality it offers. If you're going to put in a device that's going to be protecting equipment which costs thousands, penny pinching a few quid here and a few quid there on a device that you can get a cheaper offer down at the local wholesaler today that might be not on offer next week is not a good thing. You've got to look at the right product to deliver the performance you need. The client is expecting you to put in a device which is going to protect this very expensive equipment they've got and protect it from surges, also from lightning strikes. There are more lightning strikes now in Europe than there ever have been because of climate change. And it's not a massive difference, but it is a difference, and it's an upward trend. So this is another factor that has to be taken into account. This means that protection now is imperative, and good quality protection. But being good quality doesn't mean you've got to pay a fortune. Eltako's products, Eltako's been around for 75 years. We know how to build good quality product. It's in our DNA to produce good quality products. We don't expect customers to pay a fortune for it. They pay a competitive price. Hence the reason we've been in business for 75 years.
Right, okay. So that's an interesting point. So what you're saying is you might be able to buy it cheaper, but you've got to think about what it's actually, the job it's doing. Is that right?
Yes, exactly, because you know that you're going to put that product in and walk away, and if it goes wrong, the client's going to come back to you and say, hey, you fitted this product, it's not didn't do the job it's supposed to, it didn't protect me. Now, that sort of quality, from a company with a reputation like Eltako. We give, as I say, a 5-year guarantee on our products. That is our name, that is our reputation. Now, you might not know the name Eltako, it might be new to you because the company's only been operating in the UK for around 6 years. But in Germany, this is a well-known brand. This is a brand that's as well known as MK or ABB, to cite just a couple. They are a very well-known brand, and people should take a look and see what we've got to offer, because what we offer is, we've got nearly 950 products in our range.
Okay, let's just think about this for a moment. Can you take us through, now our focus here is on surge protection.
Yes.
Could you take us through the surge protection products that you offer?
Yes, certainly. We start with a product like this, which is, as you would typically expect it to be, a DIN rail mounted device. The protection elements for 3-phase and neutral These parts are removable, so you take these out. They are very stiff though, because obviously you don't want them to fall out accidentally. They are in very firmly, but you can remove them. These will only need to be replaced when the indicator goes red.
Right.
At the moment you'll see they're all green, and this means that they're working fine. And this product will keep on working for many years without anybody touching it, because it'll do multiple surges and multiple lightning strikes. It's only if it's a very severe lightning strike or a very severe surge that then the element will need to be replaced. So these need periodic inspection, and you'll know obviously if it's not working, because obviously it'll stop the power coming through. But this should give good number of years service. These elements of course can be replaced very easily. You don't have to disturb the wiring, you simply just unplug it and plug it back in. So very straightforward.
Okay, sounds good.
So this would be the type you would put on your incoming circuit board. Then the following type here would be more for sub-distribution. There are three types. There's type 1, type 2, type 3. And because of that, these two products cover all those types. So these can be fitted, and you know they will do the job that's expected of them. We then have a third type, the part of the MUA range, it's the MUA 20. This is designed for type 2 and type 3. And this is for much finer protection. So this is for fine protection, this is for what you might call secondary protection, and then this is the main protection. This is what goes on your incoming circuit board.
Okay, so you can really deliver for my readers a full range of surge protection products to enable
Correct.
them to protect their boards,
Yeah.
and the equipment that's...
And of course what I'm talking about with these is that we're looking at the many thousands of offices and companies throughout the UK that have perfectly good circuits and wiring in their building. They don't want to have the whole place rewired, they don't want to put new circuit boards in, which can cost many thousands of pounds. This is a retrofit. So these can be bought, put inside a suitable small metal enclosure, and they can be retrofit wired into the circuit to give protection without disturbing the main circuit boards or the sub-distribution boards at all.
Okay.
A very economic but very effective solution to give full protection to a building, which, given that a lot of offices and companies these days have all this expensive equipment, is a very small investment to make to protect what is your most valuable asset apart from people.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's interesting. Okay, Stephen, you've whetted the appetite of our readers and ours as well. Where do they go to find out more? What's the next step?
Well, you can look on our website, which is eltako.com. You can find a lot more information about products there. To buy the products, we have a UK company, Kempston Controls, which many of you will know, and they carry all our products and carry them in stock as well. So they're available to you from there.
Okay, brilliant. Stephen, thank you so much. You've taken us through the product range and why people should look at it. Really appreciate that. So if you're watching this and you'd like to find out more, we'll put the links across to the Eltako website, as Stephen mentioned. We'll also have a link as well there for Kempston Controls. Clearly, we're demanding a lot more from our boards. There's a higher demand. There is a greater need for reliability. So it does make sense to check out what's available. And certainly from what I've learned, then the Eltako product has a value which is worth looking at. Thanks ever so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you on the next video.